What's up, everybody? It's your boy Slim the Streamer back with a new video. Smash that like button and subscribe button. So today, I want to talk to you about Battlefield 6. Now, Battlefield 6 is about to come out soon. The open beta is available now. I want to talk to you guys about GPU, CPU, mainly GPU, because I'm seeing a lot of videos about, oh, you may need a 5090 to run this or a 49. Slow down. Calm down. Gaming PCs, all right? You do not have to have the 5090s, the 5080s. You don't have to have these expensive PCs to run these games. You just don't have to do that. Now, I'm on the website right now, and I'm looking up Battlefield 6 GPU requirement. I'm going to put in recommended specs, because recommended specs is what you want to look at, because when you look at system requirements and you got recommended specs and you got the other side of specs, yeah, the other side will say, it'll turn on, but it may not play. You want to look at recommended gaming specs. So let's look at Battlefield 6 system requirement for PC. All right. You got minimum specs, that's the word I was looking for, and recommended specs. Now, minimum specs means the PC will just cut on, the game will cut on, and it might run, it might not. I don't know. That's what recommended specs mean. Recommended specs mean the game will cut on, but it may not run. And if it does run, it's going to run like pure crap. You're probably going to get like 5 frames a second, if that. That's what recommended specs mean. That's what minimum PC system required means. Now, the minimum PC system required, you need an OS Windows 10, processor AMD Ryzen 5 2600, processor Intel i5 8400. Memory 16 gigs. So you need at least 16 gigs. Okay, no 8 gigs, 16. Graphics card, this is minimum PC requirements. Graphics card AMD RX 5600 XT 6 gigs. Graphics card NVIDIA RTX 2060, DirectX 12. Online connection requirement, yes. Hard drive specs need an HDD 55 gigabytes. Additional notes, TPM 2.0 enabled, UEFI source boot enabled, HVCI compatible, VBS compatible. Now, that's minimum. Again, minimum means it's barely going to cut on. Good luck. Recommended specs is what you're going to look at when it comes to games, when you're looking at, okay, this is what you actually need to run this game, period. Now, recommended specs for Battlefield 6 system requirement. OS Windows 11. Processor AMD Ryzen 7 3700X. Processor Intel i7 10700. Memory 16 gigs. Graphics card AMD RX 6700 XT. Graphics card NVIDIA RTX 3060 Ti. DirectX 12. Online connection requirement, yes. Hard drive space SSD 80 gigabytes. 80 gigabytes. Additional notes, TPM 2.0 enabled, UEFI source boot enabled, HVCI compatible, and VBS compatible. So, yeah, those are the recommended requirements. And you want to look at, when it comes to getting video games, well, you don't have to buy the games and look at the back of them, but you still want to, whatever new game that comes out, you still want to look at the recommended PC requirements, because this is what you're going to actually need to actually run your game smoothly as possible. Do not go. The reason why I say don't go off of minimum PC requirements is because if you have the bare minimum PC, it may not run. It may cut on, but the game may be so slow you won't be able to play at all. So you always want to go off of recommended PC requirements, and these are the recommended PC requirement. But you do not have to go out and get a 5090. You don't have to go out and get an i9 or nothing like that, or the 64 gigabytes and 100 terabytes. You don't have to do that, guys. When you see these people doing these things on YouTube, they're just trying to sell you or basically flex what they got. Okay, pretty much. That's pretty much it. But let me know what you guys think about this. I will leave the link in the description so you guys can save it or download it yourself. And yeah, I will catch you guys later. It's Slim the Streamer. Smash that like button and subscribe button. I'll catch you guys later. Game on.